how to draw a graph. Suppose I need to draw a graph for the equation y is equal to 3x plus 2. Suppose I would like to draw a graph for the equation y is equal to 3x plus 2 between 0 less than or equal to x less than or equal to 5. So what is the meaning of this? What is the meaning of this?
X is between.
Yeah. So we have to take all the values in between x in between 0 to 5. So first of all, before drawing the graph, what we have to do is we have to construct a table first. We have to construct a table first. So this is x and this is y. So you can take arbitrarily some values. You can take any value in between 0 and 5 because they are saying that x is between 0 and 5. So first of all, you can take 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So I'm selecting these values 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Then what we have to do, you have to plug in this value in this equation. So y is equal to, when x is equal to 0, what will be the value? 3 into 0 plus 2. 3 into 0 plus 2. What is that? 3 into 0 plus 2?
2.
Then 3 into 1.
5.
Plus 2. Yeah. Then 3 into 2 plus 2.
8.
7. Then 3 into 3 plus 2.
Sir, the third one is 8, no, sir? 3 into 2 plus 2 is...
That is 8. So
the next one will be 11.
11.
Next one will be 14 and 17.
14 and 17. So we are getting the values. For each value of x, we are getting different values of y. Jaima, are you following?
Yes, sir, I'm listening.
Yeah. Haneen?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, okay. Now, what we have to do is we have to draw a graph for this. For that, we are taking a graph paper and arbitrarily I'm selecting the grids. So this is 0. We know that this is our x-axis and this is our negative x-axis, negative y. Yeah, positive y and
The
negative
top
y.
is,
Sorry?
Sir, I thought that you put the negative on the top.
No. This is negative y and this is positive. Correct?
Yes, sir.
Then, yeah. So then you can take some values. So this 2 divisions I am taking. 2 divisions I am taking as 1. This is 2 divisions 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So negative 1, negative 2, negative 3, negative 4, and negative 5. Then again on the y-axis also I'm taking 2 divisions. I'm taking 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Minus 2.
Sir, but we need until okay.
Until
17. But then, yeah, we can use any
value. No worries. So this is minus 2, minus 4, minus 6, minus 8, minus 10, minus 12, minus 14, and minus 16. Okay. Then you take the values. So when x is equal to 0, what is the corresponding y value? 2, correct? So when x is equal to 0, the corresponding y value is 2. When x is equal to 1, the corresponding y value is 5. When x is equal to 1, corresponding y value is 5. Because 5 is in between 4 and 6. That's why. Then when x is equal to 2, that is 8. That is 8. When x is equal to 3, that's going to be 11. When x is equal to 4, it's 13, correct? 13 or 14? 14. Yeah. Then join these points. Because it's going up to 17, but the space limitations allow me to restrict up to 4. So this is the graph for the equation y is equal to 3x plus 2. Does it make sense?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So this is the equation for y is equal to 3x plus 2. Okay. Now the thing is that suppose I need to represent the equation for the line x is equal to 2. So how to represent this line? How to represent this line? X is equal to 2. So how to represent this? X is equal to 2. So how to represent this? X is equal to 2.
So x will be 2 when y is 1.
No. Only x coordinate is given. X is equal to 2.
So then just put a point.
X is equal to 2 means something. If we want to represent the line x is equal to 2, that means that if y is not mentioned, the meaning is that y is 0.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So it's on the x.
So x is equal to 2 means the thing is that either y is equal to y can take any value. Y can take any value, but the thing is that x never changes. So if I need to represent the line x is equal to 2, that means that, so suppose this is the point 2. We have to draw a vertical line through. So x is equal to 2 means the meaning is this. So x is equal to 2 means that is a vertical line that is passing through x-axis at 2. Does it make sense?
Yes, sir.
Then can you draw the line for x is equal to minus 3? What is the meaning of this? X is equal to minus 3?
There will be a vertical line where x the line intersects at x is equal to minus 3. So on the left side.
Yeah. So that means this is minus 3, and we have to draw a vertical line through minus 3. So that is the meaning of x is equal to minus 3.
Minus 3.
X is equal to minus 3. So x is equal to 2. X is equal to minus 3. Suppose Jaima, tell me, can you tell me what is y is equal to 3? Y is equal to 3. So how to represent the line y is equal to 3?
Sir, I
Why
don't
is-
understand the question.
Sorry.
I don't understand the question.
My question is how to draw the graph for the equation y is equal to 3. So y is equal to 3 means we have to draw a horizontal line through y is equal to 3. Does it make sense? So this
Yeah.
is the equation for y is equal to 3. Clear? And what is y is equal to minus 4? We have to draw a line through y coordinate minus 4. So this is the equation for y is equal to minus 4. Don't confuse with x is equal to. So then how to represent x is equal to 4? Jeremiah, tell me how to represent x is equal to minus x is equal to 4. This is our x axis, correct?
Yes.
So this is our y axis, correct? So if x is equal to 4 means we have to draw a line through x is equal to, so vertical line. So this is a line x is equal to 4 and this is the line y is equal to minus 4. Does it make sense?
Sir, not really.
Yeah,
Can you just
sir.
explain?
I don't understand this.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Sir, I have a
Wait.
request. Since like Zoom, since you're like screen recording, right? I mean, your screen, whatever you're showing, the thing comes like after a few moments. So what if you like screen record a short explanation of a sum and then like send it to us later?
Yeah, sure. Means like see, basically what I'm doing is I'm recording this session, so you can access this session through my YouTube channel.
Okay.
Okay. Is it fine?
Yeah, sir.
Yeah. Okay. So suppose I need to draw the line y is equal to 3. So how to represent this y is equal to 3? Suppose I need to draw the line y is equal to 3. So how to draw y is equal to 3? What is the meaning of this? X can take any value, but y remains
Same.
same. Okay, so that means this is our coordinate axis. So this is our x-axis. This is our y-axis. And the y coordinate, they are saying that y remains 3. X can take any value. Okay, so even if the x varies, y remains same. Y coordinate remains, even if x changes from negative to positive, y remains same. So that is the equation for the line y is equal to 3. Does it make sense?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Then,
A little bit.
No, not really.
okay, no worries, no worries. Suppose I need to draw, I will give you an explanation. So draw the graph for the line y is equal to 3. So that is our question. Okay. So how to draw the graph? So we need to construct a table, correct? So this is our x, this is our y. So there is no relation between y and x in this question because then no equation is given. Y remains 3, right? Even if x varies. So if you are taking some values for x, 0, 1, 2, 3. Even if it is x is equal to 0, what is the y value? Y value is 3.
3.
If x is equal to minus 1, y value is what? 3. Even x is equal to minus 2, what is the y value? 3.
What?
X is equal to minus 3, y value is what? 3. Okay.
So, sir,
So
all the
yeah.
time, whatever the value is given, we always have to make a table with the
Yeah,
integers
yeah.
of the same number, right?
Yes.
Okay.
To draw the graph. Okay.
Okay.
So you told you have
So,
a YouTube channel, right? So what's the name of the
yeah.
channel?
I will send you the link.
Okay.
Okay.
So draw the graph y is equal to 3. So when x is equal to minus 3, y is equal to 3, and x is equal to minus 2, x is equal to 3, x is equal to minus 1, x. So then using these coordinates, we need to draw the graph. Okay. So can you make a try to draw the graph for this, please, using these coordinates? So this is our x-axis. This is our y-axis. So this is negative y-axis. This is negative x-axis. Any doubt? Any doubt?
No, sir.
No. Then mark the coordinates. This is 1.
Till 3,
2
right?
divisions. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. So from here to here, minus 3 to 3. Correct?
Yes, sir.
So minus 3. Yeah, minus 3 to 3. So minus 1, minus 2, and minus 3. And y coordinate varies from, you can arbitrarily take in up to any value. So 1, the 2 divisions is 1, 2 again 2 divisions 2, 3, 4. This is 5. This is minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4. Then plug in the coordinates, please. plugging the coordinates. So when x is equal to 0, what is the y coordinate?
3.
3. So you mark that point, please. So when x is equal to 0, the corresponding y coordinate is what? 3.
3.
When x is equal to 1, the corresponding y coordinate is what?
3.
3. When x is equal to 2, corresponding y coordinate is what? 2. And when
3.
x is equal to 3, corresponding y coordinate is what? Again 3. When x is equal to minus 1, the corresponding y coordinate is 3. Minus 2, the corresponding y coordinate is 3. So if you are joining all these points, we are getting a line. So the equation for this line is y is equal to 3. So even if x varies from 0 to any value, the line goes in this fashion. So that line is going like this. According to value of x, the line is extending from right to left or left to right. So the equation for this line is y is equal to 3. Does it make sense?
Sir,
Does it
I
make
understood
sense?
like the thing that you're saying, but then what's the point of all of this? Like y equals to 3 is already said,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, that means
Like what is this
suppose,
for? Like to find the line or what?
no, this is the graph for y is equal to 3. So if they are asking to draw a graph for y is equal to 3, we have to draw a horizontal line through 3. Does it make sense? See, I will give you three questions. So from that you will get a clear idea. Suppose first question: draw the graph. Draw the graph for the equation. Draw the graph for the equation y is equal to x minus 3. Okay. Then second equation, x is equal to y. X is equal to y. Third equation, x is equal to 3. Fourth equation, y is equal to 2. So we need to draw the graph for these 4 cases. Four cases. So we need to draw the graph for these 4 cases. So can you try to draw a graph for first case? Y is equal to x minus 3.
Yes, sir.
Y is equal to x minus 3. Haneen?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Can you try to draw the graph for y is equal to x minus 3? Y is equal to x minus 3.
Yeah,
So
I'll
how
try.
to draw the graph? How to draw the graph? First step is what? Step
X
1.
and Y coordinates.
Step 1 is that you draw a table. You draw a table. So we need to take some values of x. We have to plug in some values of x. Then for the corresponding value of x, what will be the value of y? That's our ultimate aim. So what is the first equation? Y is equal to, what is our first equation? Y is equal to x minus 3, correct? X minus 3. That is our equation. So we need to draw the graph for the equation y is equal to x minus 3. So arbitrarily, you take some values of x. Tell me, Haneen, from which value to which value would you like to take value of x? You can take any values. So tell me some values for x.
X,
So for example, minus 3 to 5. So I would like to take some values of x from minus 3 to 5. So that means
So, sir, we can like take any random values.
Any value. You can take any value. But obviously, you try to take some values that includes some positive values and negative values, including 0. So that to be in the safer side.
okay.
Okay. So I'm taking some values from minus 3 to 5. So minus 3, minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So I'm taking some values from -3 to 5. So I'm taking x value ranging from -3 to 5. Then you can plug in the values of x in each case to find the corresponding. So we have an equation for finding the y of y. So already we know the value of x. So using that x value, we are finding the corresponding y value. So what is the equation for y? X minus 3. So you plug in the value. When x is equal to -3, what will be the y value? -3 minus 3. So instead of x, we substitute -3. So -3 minus 3 is what?
-6.
-6. Yeah, that is -6. Then we have to plug next value. That means instead of x, you plug x is equal to -2. So -2 minus 3. So what is -2 minus 3? -2 minus 3. I hope that is -5, correct? Then you plug in, instead of x, you plug -1. So -1 minus 3. That is the equation, right? So -1 minus 3. We are getting -4. Are you following or not?
Yeah, sir.
Yeah. Haneen? Haneen,
Yes, sir.
are you doing?
Yeah.
Yeah. So when you substitute x is equal to 0, when you substitute x is equal to 0, the corresponding y value will be -3, correct? When x is equal to 0, then corresponding will be -3. Why? So if you have a doubt, I will write the entire equation. So that means 0 minus 3. 0 minus 3 is what? 0 minus 3 is -3. 0 minus 3 is -3. Okay? Then you plug in x is equal to 1 in this equation. So can you fill this table, please? Tell me the value. You got an idea. You got a logic to find the value of y for corresponding value of x. You do it. So this is -4. This is -3. Can you fill? Haneen, tell me the next value. Haneen, tell me the next value.
Next value for 2 or 1?
1. When x is equal to 1, what is the value? 1 minus 3.
Minus 3. -2.
Yeah, very good. -2. Then next, Fawaz, tell me the next value.
Sir, when x is equals to 2, y will be -1.
Very good. Jema, tell me the next value.
So if x is equal to 4, then y will be.
No, x is equal to 3. X is equal to 3. X is equal to 3. When x is equal to 3.
So x is equal to 3, y will be 0.
Yeah. Haneen, next value.
Okay. 3?
No, 4. X is equal to 4.
Oh.
When x is equal to 4, what is the value?
4 minus 3.
Sir, I'll join in 1 second. Okay.
Okay, no worries. So when x is equal to 4, the y value will be 1, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. Next value also, please. Next value also. X is equal. Yeah, very good. 2. Then you try to plot these points on your graph.
Wait, can I take a picture first?
Yeah, please.
Can you zoom out?
Sorry,
Can you zoom out a little?
I already zoom out.
Okay. Thank you. Okay, then.
Okay. Now, yeah. So you try to draw the graph for this given set of values. So I'm drawing x-axis and y-axis. I'm drawing x-axis and y-axis. So you can take your divisions. So for me, it's convenient to take two divisions, two grids as one. So x coordinate, two grids, one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and this is 0 basically. So -1, -2, -3, -4, -5. Okay. Yeah. Can you tell me?
No, never mind.
So
No.
always the thing will be a line, right? A horizontal line, the result of the graph.
That depends upon the equation. See,
Wait, not a
now,
horizontal line. It will always be a proper line, right?
yeah, that's always a proper line. Yes, that always a proper line. Correct. Okay. Now, so this is basically 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. -1, -2, -3, -4, -5, and -6. Okay, then input the values. So this is our x coordinate, and this is our y coordinate. So as x varies, y also varies. As x varies, y also varies. Correct? When x is equal to 0, tell me the coordinates, please. When x is equal to 0, what is the y value? When x is equal to 0, what is the y value?
So it's the same equation, right? X y equals to x minus 3.
No, you can refer this table, my dear. You can
Okay.
refer this table. So when x is equal to 0, what is the y value? Tell me.
Sir, I didn't take the picture of it, so.
Okay, you just take the pic.
Done.
Yeah. So when x is equal to 0, what is the corresponding y coordinate, please?
-3.
Very good, -3. So that means x0, this is -3. So this is our first point. Mark with a cross. So this is one point. When x is equal to 1, what is the corresponding y coordinate?
-2.
-2. So we have to report that point. So this is 1 and this is -2. So this is our first next point. Hanin, tell me, when x is equal to 2, what is the value?
Wait, sir, for this one you got -2 and 1?
Yeah, when this is our x coordinate. So x coordinate is varying in this direction and y coordinate is varying in this direction, correct?
Yeah.
So how to locate these points? How to locate these points? That's what I'm saying. See, when x coordinate is 1, so that is x coordinate. So when x coordinate is 1, the corresponding y coordinate is what? -2. So this is our next point. Got it? First you look into x coordinate. Then from that you can look into y coordinate. So next x coordinate is what? Next x
So
coordinate, please.
-3 is with 2?
No, next x coordinate after x is equal to 1, what will be the next x coordinate? 2, correct?
Yes.
So when x is equal to 2, what is the y value?
The y value is -1.
-1. So when x is equal to 2, y value is -1. Okay. So this is next point. Did you get my point?
Yeah.
Okay. Then when x is equal to 3, what is the y coordinate?
The y coordinate is. Wait, you said 3?
When x is equal to 3, what is the y coordinate?
0.
Yeah. So when x is equal to 3, so this is the point because y coordinate is 0 in x axis. So this is the point. Did you get my point?
Yeah.
Yeah. When x is equal to 4, what is the y coordinate?
1.
Yeah. So x is equal to 4, the positive one. Positive one means going up. So this is the first, this is the 1 point, correct? So this is next point, correct?
Yeah.
When x is equal to 5, what is the y coordinate?
2.
2. So when x is equal to 5, the y coordinate is 2. Now, when x is equal to -1, what is the point? When x is equal to -1,
-4.
-4. So when x is equal to -1, that is -4. When x is equal to -2, what is the value?
-5.
-5. Did you get my point?
Yeah.
Now, when x is equal to -3, what is the value? When x is equal to -3,
-6.
-6. Then we need to draw the graph. That means we need to get the pattern. So that means what we have to do is you take a scale and draw and join
Hello?
all these. Hello?
I thought you couldn't hear me for a second.
Yeah. So you join all these dots using a scale. You join all these dots using a straight edge or a scale. So this is the graph for the equation y is equal to, this is the graph for the equation y is equal to x minus 3. This is the graph for the equation y is equal to x minus 3. Does it make sense?
Yes.
Honey?
Yes, sir. It makes sense.
Yeah. So this is the graph for the equation y is equal to x minus 3. So this is the answer for question A. This is the answer for question A. Now, what is the second question? What is the second question? We have to draw a graph for the equation x is equal to y. X is equal to y. So we need to draw a graph for the equation x is equal to y. So can I move to next question, or do I need to give more clarification on this question?
No, sir. No, sir. I understand it.
Okay. So next question is, Fawaz, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Fawaz, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah. So next equation is y is equal to x. So what is the speciality of what is the speciality of this equation y is equal to x? Whatever be the value of x, y is also the same value, correct? So whatever be the value of x, that exactly same as the y is also exactly same as
Sir,
x.
if we
So
put
that is
random numbers on the table, will it be wrong? Like
no.
we can put
It's
anything, right?
you can put any values, no worries.
Okay. So, sir, how many columns should there be?
I mean,
Or rows?
the thing is at least 5 or 6.
Okay.
So I would like to draw the graph for this. For the safer side, I am including 0 as well. For getting a clear picture, I am including 0 and take some negative values and positive values. So 0, I am taking +2, random number 4, random number 5. So I am taking some arbitrary values 2, 4, and 5. Then I am taking some values here as well, -3, -7, and -8. So these are the values of x. And what is the equation for y? Whatever be the value of x, that exactly same as y, correct? So y is also x. So when x is equal to -8, y is also what? -8. And when x is equal to -7, y is also what? -7. Why? Because what is the equation for y? Y is equal to x itself. Y is equal to x itself. So that is also -7.
So it's all
When
going to be
x
the
is,
same answer?
yeah, same. 2, 4, and 5. Because you simply plug in the value of x for getting the y. Because equation for y is x, correct? So y is equal to x. So whatever be the value of x, that exactly same as for y also. So y is equal to x. So -8, -8, -7, -7, -3, -3, 0, 0, 2, 2, 4, 4, 5, 5. Okay. Then try to draw the graph individually and send me a pic in WhatsApp. I need to know whether you are following or this question or not. So these are the base of drawing a graph. So do it individually and send me the pic. You can send in the group. Okay.
Sir, I
Draw
don't
the
have
graph.
the phone right now, so like the
You
one
can
that's
you can
19.
arbitrarily you can arbitrarily take some values in your notebook.
I mean, to
Even if
send
you
the
want
picture, I don't have the thing. So
mobile. Oh yeah, okay. No worries. No worries. Jema, are you using this thing laptop or tablet?
right now I'm on laptop.
Laptop. Okay.
Sometimes I use an iPad. So
Okay.
sir, we can make it like skipping numbers, right? Like 2, 4, 6, 8.
Yeah. That's up to you. Done. Hello. Guys, can you hear me?
Sir, I'm gonna send it to you, but I'm not sure if I'm right.
Sorry.
I said I'm gonna send it to you on WhatsApp, but I'm not sure if I'm right.
Okay, let's see. Not received. Okay. Yeah, that's good. It's correct. Hanin, you should use the ruler. Okay.
Yeah, I know. I can find my ruler.
Yeah.
So I'm right?
Yeah, that's correct. For us, hello, for us. Okay. So this was our graph, and we can arbitrarily take 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever it is, 5, and -1, -2, -3, -4. So we are getting a graph, a straight graph that is passing through origin. Deva,
Yes, sir.
is correct?
Yeah, sir.
Yeah. Okay. Now, so we now considered two questions. Okay, so in two questions, x and y varies according to a particular equation. But in this third equation, we don't have the value of y. Only what is given in this question. What is given in this question? X is equal to 3. We need to draw the graph for the equation x is equal to 3. What is the meaning of this?
It means like whatever value the y is, x will still stay the same.
Very good, very good. Whatever be the value of y, the value of x always remains what? 3. Does it make sense?
Yes, sir.
Okay, you make a note. If you want, you can make a note here. So this means that whatever be the value of y, x remains equal to 3. Okay, so whatever be the value of y, x remains 3. Haneem, especially I'm asking Haneem. Haneem,
Yes,
did you
sir.
get my point? Yeah.
Yes.
So whatever be the value of y, x value remains as x is equal to 3 itself. Then can you use your logic to draw the graph for this, please? So first of all, you try to draw a table for this. So this is our table. So you can arbitrarily take any value of y. Okay, you can take any value of y. So say for example y 0. But what is our x? X is what? 3.
3.
Suppose I'm taking y negative 4. What is the value of x? X remains 3.
3.
When it is minus 6, x remains 3. When it is, say for example, y is equal to, say for example, 4, the x remains 3. It's 9, 3, 10 remains 3. Does it make sense?
Yes, sir.
So x is always 3 for whatever be the value of y. Now you try to draw the graph for this.
Wait, sir. So x is gonna be 3 for all.
Then that means both we need to first of all we need to draw both x and y axis, but
Okay.
x coordinate is always all x values are 3, whatever be the value of y. So first of all, you try to draw the graph for x axis and y axis. So this is our x and y axis, correct? So
Yeah.
this is 0, 2, 4, 6.
Sir, can you go back to the table so I can take a picture?
So we are
2,
using the
4.
same value of the table?
Yeah,
Or
yeah.
with the same-
I'm using the same
But then,
value.
sir, if the middle number is 0, then so like suppose if there's minus 4
Yeah,
and
yeah.
then 4 positive.
No. The thing is that this is basically I'm dividing the grids. So each division is 2.
No, sir, I mean like so suppose for the second term of the negative side you took minus 6, but then for the positive side you took 9. Isn't it supposed to be minus 6 if plus 6 if it's minus 6 on the other side?
that is not necessary. I am arbitrarily taking some values. So if you are comfortable with that, then you are free to do that. No worries. So if you want to take, see here it is minus 6. So if you want to take this is 6 plus 6, that is fine. But actually the thing is that whatever be the value of y, the x remains same. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Then take some value here. This is minus 2. This is minus 4. This is minus 6. Minus 8.
Sir, can I come in 5 minutes?
Okay, no worries.
Okay.
Then here, this is 1. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so but we need to accommodate all these values. 2, 4.
Sir,
6.
do you want me to send you the work in WhatsApp or no?
Which one? Video or link?
No. Do you want me to send you? Do you want me to send you my work in WhatsApp?
Yeah, WhatsApp. Yeah. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. And this is minus 2. This is minus 4. Minus 6. Minus 8. Minus 10. Minus 12. Okay. Now we need to substitute all these values. So when x is equal to 3, y is minus 6. So when x is equal to 3, where this 3 stands? 3 stands between 2 and 4, correct? 3 stands between 2 and 4. So this is our 3, correct? So when x is equal to 3, what is the corresponding value? When x is equal to 3, what is the corresponding y value?
-6.
-6. Very good. -6. So where is this -6? Yeah, -6. When x is equal to 3, y can take another value. What is that? -4, correct? So -4. So I will use this color to differentiate that points. So x is equal to 3. Y is, when x is equal to 3, y is -4. When x is equal to 3, y is -4. Then next, when x is equal to 3, y is equal to 0. And that is this point. When x is equal to 3, y is 4. So that is this point. When x is equal to this is 9. So 9 is in between 10 and 8, correct? So 9. Okay. Now, when x is equal to 3, that is 10. Okay. Then what we have to do? We need to join all these points. We need to join all these points. So this is the equation for the line, or it is a graph for the line. X is equal to 3. X is equal to 3. Does it make sense? Gemma?
Yes, it makes sense, sir.
Haneen?
Yes.
So that is the answer for this question. Okay. That's the answer for this question. So this is the graph. So you should remember one thing. If they are asking to draw, so you write a note. X, if we want to draw a graph for the equation x is equal to a. So a can take any value, right? So a can take any value. X is equal to a. What we have to do? Draw a vertical line through x is equal to a. Draw a vertical line through x is equal to a. So what is the meaning of this? Okay, so this is our a point. Then we have to draw a vertical line through this. Okay, a vertical line through x is equal to a. So this is the equation for the line x is equal to a. Okay, so that's the answer for, or that's a general note for this equation. Okay, so x is equal to a. Then can you try to draw this graph for this y is equal to, what is our question? Y is equal to what was our question? Y is equal to 2. Y is equal to 2. So we need to draw the graph for y is equal to 2. So how to do this? What is the meaning of this? Y is equal to 2. What is the meaning of this? Haneen, can you tell me? What is the meaning
Yes,
of
sir. Basically, we're gonna like choose any numbers from X, and we're gonna do it with
Very good.
all of them. They're gonna be 2.
Yeah, but whatever be the value of x, the y remains same. Does it make sense? Then you try to draw a table
Yes.
and insert some values. So x and y. So whatever be the value of y, I mean x, 0, 2, 3, 4, -1, -3, -4. y remains same. Then draw the graph for this place and let me know after drawing this. You try to do yourself, and after that I will do. So y is equal to 2.
Be back in 1 minute. Okay?
Sorry?
Never mind.
Yeah. So x and y. Minus 4, minus 3, minus 1, 0, 2, 3, and 4.
So I'm back.
Yeah. First, draw the graph for this, please. Y is equal to 2. First, what is the meaning of this y is equal to 2?
It's horizontal line where the line
that
passes
means
through
what?
y.
Yeah, correct. So that means whatever the value of x, y
So y
remains
is always 0.
2. Yeah.
I mean 2.
Y is equal to, yeah, y is equal to 2. So that is the concept of this graph. Okay, so draw it. So that means you just see the graph. This is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, negative 1, negative 2, negative 3, negative 4. So this is 2, this is 4, this is negative 2, this is negative 4. I am arbitrarily taking some values. So when x is equal to 0, the y value is 2. When x is equal to 1, y value is 2. When x is equal to 2, y value is 2. Whatever be the value. Okay. Then you join all these points. That means we are getting a horizontal line. We are getting a horizontal line. So that is equation for y is equal to 2. So whatever be the value of x, y remains same. So y is equal to 2. Y equal to 2. So if you are making a note for this, if we want to draw the graph for y is equal to b, how to draw this graph? Draw a horizontal line through y is equal to b. So draw a horizontal line through y is equal to b. So this is y equal to b. Y equal to b. So you should remember this concept. Okay, these are the basic concept for drawing the graph. So y is equal to b, and that is the concept of 4 cases. Okay, I will give you 2 more cases. Okay, so use your logic. Okay, use your logic. Okay, use your logic to draw that graph. Okay, so you can see my video.
Like no values,
Sorry.
like number values.
Can you repeat again, please?
I mean, sir, if the y is equal to b, then how do we figure out like?
No, b can no. My question. So either b can be a positive value, or here in this case, b is a positive value.
Yeah.
But we can take a negative value as well, correct? So if b is a negative value, the line will be something like this. So y is equal to negative b. Correct?
So, but is the whole point of this thing like just to make a line?
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
So we don't need a column or row table to make this to construct.
No. For this particular questions, we don't want any table or column.
Okay.
So this is a not. Okay. So you should. This is a this is a basic concept. Okay. You should stick with this concept. Okay. So I will give you two more questions. You try to understand how the graph looks like. Y equal to 0 and x is equal to 0. Draw the graph. Y equal to 0 and x is equal to 0. Y equal to 0
So
and
for
x
the
is equal to 0.
first one, there will be a line along the x-axis.
Yeah.
That means y, very good for us. That means y equal to 0 means which axis it is.
The line is on the x-axis.
Very good. So that means y equal to 0 means that is x-axis. X is equal to 0 means
It's y-axis.
y-axis. So Jaima and Haneen, you try to draw the graph for this, please. Then after that, you will get an idea.
Okay, sir.
Sir, I'm done.
Okay. So how this first graph looks like? Y is
So
equal to
for the
0.
y graph,
Definitely. Yeah.
0.
Y is equal to 0 means that is a horizontal graph that is exactly passing through x-axis, correct?
Yes.
So this is y equal to 0, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Then how this x is equal to 0 means? X is equal to 0 means that is basically a vertical line
Line
that is
across.
passing through. Yeah. So that means this is x is equal to 0. So x is equal to 0 means you note down this x is equal to 0 means that is purely y-axis. So another name of y-axis is x is equal to 0. Does it make sense?
Yes, sir. Sir, Haneen's
Yeah.
waiting.
Haneen, in between what happened?
Sorry, sir. I left an accident.
Okay. So what is basically x is equal to 0? You note these concepts. Okay. So what all things we learned today? These are the very, very important steps. I hope my video is is visible for you, correct?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So what all concepts you learned today? So x is equal to 0 means that is y-axis. And y equal to 0 means that is x-axis. So y equal to 0 means that is basically x-axis. You just note down all these concepts. Okay. So we learned all these concepts. One is x is equal to 0. So x is equal to 0 means y-axis. Y equal to 0 means x-axis. And if you want to draw a graph for something like x is equal to a, x is equal to a means we have to draw a vertical line through a coordinate. And y is equal to me means we have to draw a horizontal line through b. Okay, so horizontal line means this is horizontal, vertical is this. Okay, so horizontal and vertical. Clear? So these are the concepts we learned. So we learned today how to draw a line, if they are giving a specific equation. So how, as a quick review, how we are drawing a graph. For any kind of graph, we have to first consider table. So we have to make a table and arbitrarily take some values of x. So if they are specifically giving some values of x, we have to take that. If they are not giving any value of x, we can assume some values. So corresponding, we are basically finding the value of y for our assumed value of x using our equation. Okay, so using that equation, we plot a graph. Okay, so this is how we are drawing the graph. Okay, so just note down all these points, and we are going to next class we will do inequalities. So these are some of the basic. I don't know whether we have a time to solve one. Okay, we will do one question. Okay, we just take this question. Basically, here, can you read this question, please? Please read this question. I hope you can see this question, correct? Hello. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so please read this question. So I don't know whether we have a time to solve this question, but we will discuss some matters regarding this question. Okay, so the region as satisfies these inequalities.
Sir, on the table, on the column and row table, on one of the sides it will be like 3x plus 4y, something like that.
Yeah,
Or
yes,
like
yes.
coefficient.
We are going to do that. Okay, so you just go through this question first. The region R satisfies this inequality. On the grid, draw and label the region that satisfies these inequalities. That is our question. Shade the unwanted region. Okay, so again I will take this note. Okay, so you make a heading, you write a heading, graphical inequalities. You write a heading, graphical inequalities. Okay, so graphical inequalities, you just give keen attention to these concepts. Okay, so graphical inequalities. Okay, suppose,
Is that the topic name?
yeah, graphical inequalities, that's the name of the chapter. Graphical inequality, how to represent inequalities on graph. So this is very, very important chapter for IGCSE. Graphical inequalities. So what is graphical inequalities? I will give an example. Okay, suppose I need to represent y greater than 2. Okay, just listen. Okay, y greater than 2. I need to represent this graphical inequality in our graph. Okay, so how to represent this graph, y greater than 2? Since this is an inequality, how can you identify whether the given question is an inequality or not? Because very good, greater sign is there, y greater than 2. Yeah, so how to draw the inequality for y greater than 2? Hello,
I said I didn't understand.
no, my question is how to identify the given question is related with the inequality or not. How this symbol is there, correct?
Yes, sir.
So this symbol means it is greater than. So if a question contains greater than or less than, or greater than or equal to, less than or equal to, that kind of questions falls under the category of inequality.
Okay.
Clear?
Yeah.
Okay. So we need to, so what is our ultimate aim? We need to represent this graphical inequality that represents the equation y greater than 2. Okay. So what we have to do is you equate, you try to draw the graph for the line y is equal to 2 first. First you draw the graph for y equal to 2, but don't provided. See, this only contains greater, correct? So what we have to do is, if only greater symbol or less symbol is there, we have to draw a dotted line. So I will explain with an example. Okay. So how to draw the line y is equal to 2? How to draw the line y is equal to 2?
Right, horizontal line.
Yeah, very good, very good. So this is our x-axis and this is our y-axis. So this is our y coordinate 2. So here, what we have to do is, we have to draw a dotted horizontal line. I will explain why I am drawing a dotted horizontal line. A dotted horizontal line. Okay. So this region, any value which is greater than y greater, so this is the upper region, and this is the lower region. Does it make sense? This is the upper region and this is the lower region. So this region, all this region exactly represents y greater than 2. Does it make sense? And this region, all this value which is less than 2, this represents y less than 2. Does it make sense?
The explanation makes sense, but then I don't know how you do it.
That's what. See, how to understand whether the upper, how to understand upper region is. So see, this is greater, right? So greater region means that represents upper. Y less than 2. What is the meaning of this? Any value which is less than 2. So that means less than represents lower region, and greater than symbol represents upper region. Does it make sense? Another example. So we need to represent y less than 3. So how to represent this region? First of all, you draw the graph for this. Y is equal to 3. So this is y, this is x, this is 3. And we have to draw a dotted line. And y which is less than 3, any value of y, that means up to 3, it can take value up to 3. So y which is less than 3 means this region. Y less than 3. So if the question is something like y greater than 3 means which region? Above region. Fawaz, did you get my point?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Jaima?
Yes, sir.
Haneen?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So then Haneen, tell me, suppose I need to represent this concept, okay? Okay. So x greater than 3. Haneen, tell me the answer. How to represent this region, x greater than 3? X greater than 3. How to represent this region, x greater than 3? So this is our x-axis, this is our y-axis. X is equal to 3 means, that is a vertical line, but it contains a greater than sign. So we have to draw a dotted line. And x greater than 3. So in which area x greater than 3? So this is 3, correct? X greater than 3 means this region. X greater than 3. So what about this region, my dear students? What is this region? What is this region?
X less than 3.
Yeah, very good. X less than 3. This region is x less than 3. Okay, then you might be wondering, sir, why we are drawing a dotted line? When we will draw a pure bold line. Say for example, I need to represent this expression, x less than or equal to 3. X less than or equal to 3. So when we are going in this condition, we have to draw a bold line, x less than or equal to 3. So that means, so this is y-axis, this is x-axis. Then we have to draw a bold line. Does it make sense? You got the logic? I hope you got the logic, right? So
Yes, sir.
yeah,
We
less
understand
than or
recent
less
point,
than or equal to 3 means it is approaching up to 3. It is approaching up to 3. So this is the concept of x less than or equal to 3. X. Haneen, you any explanation needed? So if you want to clarify, so you try to wait. I need you just wait until I explain this concept. Okay. So x less than or equal to 3 means we have to draw a bold line. Why it is bold line? Because it is less than or equal to is there. So if no equal to sign is there, we have to draw a dotted line. So can you represent this region, please? X less than or equal to 5. X greater than or equal to 3. And y less than 3. And y greater than 5. Greater than or equal to 5. Draw it. You draw yourself, please. X less than or equal to 5. X greater than or equal to 3. Y less than 3.
So, sir,
Y greater than.
for like these things always will make a line above the number that they
Yes.
put.
Yes. Yeah. So x less than or equal to 5 means first we have to draw a line at x is equal to 5. Since it contains less than or equal to, we have to draw a bold line. We have to draw a bold line. So that means, so this is x and this is y. So x less than or equal to 5 means we have to draw a vertical line. It's bold itself. Then less than. Less than means this region. Less means left. Okay, so you should remember this concept. If you are considering y-axis, greater means up, lower means below. If you are considering x, right is greater, left is smaller, less than. Okay, so this is our x less than or equal to 5. Fawaz, did you get the logic?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. And what is x greater than 3? What is x greater than 3? X great. Can you draw on the same graph itself? X great. So this is x is equal to 5. And x is equal to 3 means which is less than. So this is x is equal to 3. Greater than. Okay, x is greater than. So that means this region.
So the line should be dotted, not bold.
Why? Because this is less than or equal to is there.
Oh, okay.
So that is bold. So x greater than or equal to 3.
So if there's no equal to sign, then it's not bold.
Yes, that is a dotted line. That scenario is applicable for every case. Okay, so x greater than or equal to 3. And what about y less than 3? What about y less than 3? What is y less than 3? So this is 3, correct? So since no equal to sign is there, we have to draw a dotted line. Since it is less, that is a lower region. I hope you got my logic. So y less than 3.